Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to one of our favorite series, celebrating success one signature at a time back here at Greeneville High School. One more time as Greeneville senior Addison Phillips is signing to continue her bowling career at Union Commonwealth University. We'll sit down with Addison, ask her a few questions, and watch her sign and be surrounded by friends and family. But first, we need to go ahead and get a few spot breaks in. So we'll be right back after these messages and get that started here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
In a world that moves fast, there's a place that slows down for good food and good company, where the folks know your name and the food's made from scratch, just like Grandma used to do it. Steak and gravy every day, Friday night fish fry, and prime rib on Saturdays. Burgers stacked high, and sides you'll talk about till next Thursday. And yes, save room for the scratch-made desserts, especially that Heath Bar Gooey. Gathering Place Cafe, homemade, hometown, Greeneville's favorite scratch-made table.
Ready for a game changer? Say goodbye to costly lash extensions and fussy false lashes. Merle Norman Cosmetics has launched the formula you've been waiting for, Lash Extension Tubing Mascara. Wrap your lashes in 360-degree tubing technology for your longest, most defined and separated lashes yet. This buildable formula won't flake, smudge, or transfer. Available in long-wearing rich black and a high-trending rich cocoa brown. Lash Extension Tubing Mascara and other new essentials are available now at Merle Norman Greeneville and Eastgate Shopping Center.
Family owned, community loved. More than ink and paper, it's precision, performance, and pride in every project. Always on time, expertly equipped, locally owned. And something new is on the way. Ready for your next big project? Artistic Printers, where quality meets creativity.
Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to our favorite series, celebrating success one signature at a time back here at Greeneville High School with Greeneville senior Addison Phillips as she's signing to continue her bowling career at Union Commonwealth University. Addison, good to be here. How are you feeling in the moment?
I'm really excited.
I know the day's something that you've probably been looking forward to since the moment that you did sign, but first I want to go into the topic of recruitment. Is bowling something that you wanted to do after high school? What was kind of the thought process going into your senior year?
Going into my senior year, I definitely knew that I wanted to bowl in college because I enjoyed my senior year so much, and I wanted to see how high school was going to be different from the college environment. So I'm very excited that I get to bowl in college.
When did the recruitment kind of ramp up a little bit? Did it start junior year, senior year? When did you start to get that idea, like I can go bowl past my senior year of high school?
It mainly started my senior year.
Okay. So how did that end up starting? What kind of led to this process that we're kind of finishing up with today?
I applied to a lot of schools that didn't have a bowling program, and I knew that I wanted to bowl in college, so I applied to a few schools that had bowling programs, talked to their coaches, went to some coaches' clinics, and Union wasn't originally on my radar until the end of September, and I applied, got accepted, went and did a tour and loved it, and almost committed that day.
Talk about Union a little bit more, too. What struck you the most about Union that made you want to attend Union and continue your bowling career there?
I liked that it was a very smaller team versus some other schools. Other schools have like 16 players on their team. Union has about 8. So I like that I'm going to get to play more in college than sitting on the bench the first 2 years of college.
And if I'm not mistaken, was Coach David Painter Union alumni?
He was, and so was Coach Madeline Painter.
Okay, so did that kind of help with your recruitment process a little bit, knowing that they may have had some ties in there?
It did. It also helped with Johnny Painter having ties as well.
All right, what ties did Coach Painter have? I'm not familiar with those.
I mean, he was the dad of David, and obviously he talked to Coach Doyle and was like, hey, you should check out Union, not persuading you from any other schools, but give them a check out, just see if it's right for you to go to Union.
And of course, this day is about Union. We've got the Union tablecloth, you've got the Union uniform on, but behind us, you're still currently a Green Devil, and you've been a Green Devil for the last few years now. I want to ask, how has your bowling career helped shape you up to this day?
It's definitely taught me a lot of lessons in life in general, and I'm excited to see where that goes from here.
And talk about your time as a Green Devil also. How much fun has it been?
It's been a lot of fun. We've done a lot in the few seasons that I've been a Green Devil, and I'm excited.
Did you have to go through the process of the bowling alley changing
Did not.
any? Okay, so it's been the alley the whole time that you've been there. So I want to ask about that too, because the alley, if anybody has ever bowled at the alley, it is much different from other bowling alleys. It is
Very.
a much harder bowling alley, but how much has that really helped you a lot too, being able to bowl at such a harder venue? How much has that helped whenever you go to other venues? Has it helped you? Has it not? What's kind of the process in that?
It has helped me. A lot of people say I can't bowl in Greeneville. Like, there's
Yeah.
no shot. I can't.
It's
I'm
hard.
that's just where that's where I thrive. Obviously, there's some other bowling alleys where I've done a lot of good things, like Holiday Lanes, qualify for the state tournament. But it's always going to trace back to the alley where I started bowling, and that's always going to be home for me.
And talking about the state tournament, talk about what some of your favorite memories have been as a Lady Green Devil also.
There are a lot of memories. Definitely making it to sub-state my senior year, and even though we didn't go to the state tournament as a team, getting to go and have that experience with my other teammate that went, I really enjoyed it.
And how much did it mean to you that your last throw as a Green Devil was at the state tournament? Because a lot of people don't get to say that. A lot of people may say that their last throw was in regions, or they may have not made it as a team or as an individual, and it may have ended in sub-state. But how much has it meant for you that your last throw in the lane was at the state tournament?
It was incredible. I was so happy that obviously all of my teammates, their last throw on the girls' team was sub-state, which is still incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But my last throw was the state tournament, and I knew leaving sub-state, I was like, I still have more to do as a Greeneville High School Green Devil, and I have even more to do as a Union Bulldog.
Correct. And I want to ask you about some of your coaches too. Of course, we've mentioned both, all three Coach Painters. So how much have they helped you and developed you into the bowler you are today?
They have done so much. My freshman year, I started with Johnny Painter as my coach, and he changed everything. It was a lot of fun. And then David became the assistant my junior year, I'm pretty sure, and then became the head coach after December of my senior year. They've all changed just about everything, and they've all done different things for me in every way possible.
And as we've got more people filing in now, the last question I'll have for you too, how much does it mean to you to have support here today on such a special day?
It means everything.
And it's something that a lot of people they don't get to do, is sit here and have a signing day and continue their athletic careers into the collegiate level. And fortunately, you do, becoming a Union Bulldog now to go bowl at the next level. So one more time, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll go ahead and let her put pen to paper right after this. You'll see her signed, surrounded by friends and family. So we'll be right back after these messages here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greeneville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreeneville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville.
For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest asset. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
In a world that moves fast, there's a place that slows down for good food and good company, where the folks know your name and the food's made from scratch, just like Grandma used to do it. Steak and gravy every day, Friday night fish fry, and prime rib on Saturdays. Burgers stacked high, and sides you'll talk about till next Thursday. And yes, save room for the scratch-made desserts, especially that Heath Bar Gooey. Gathering Place Cafe, homemade, hometown, Greenville's favorite scratch-made table.
Thank you guys for all coming out to Addison signing day. I know this means a whole lot to her. I just want to step up here and explain a little bit of my time with her. Whenever she came in as a freshman, in bowling, you do a full approach, and it looks real smooth and real nice. And first time I saw Addison bowl, she's doing a full approach. I was like, man, that's going to look good. And all of a sudden, she stopped at the foul line. She just starts swinging that ball back, and I went, oh my goodness. But I could see it in her eyes that she cared. And so when I came home over the summer and I started working with her, she was in there every single day. There did not go 2 days without her being in the bowling center. She worked her butt off every single day, and that's a testament to her and her passion for the sport. And I'm just going to rattle off some of her stats. Her senior year, she averaged a 149. It was the 14th highest average we've ever had at Greeneville. For a career, she had a 132 average, and that was the 7th highest ever in Greeneville High School history. For highest game, she had a 243, and that was the 2nd highest girls game that we've ever had here. She was the 13th girl to qualify as an individual for the state tournament, and she was the 2nd highest finisher of the individual qualifying tournament that started in 2022, and she was the 20th finisher in the entire state, which is the 2nd highest girls finisher that we've ever had. And she is not only all of those things, but she is also the 2nd girl to ever sign to a college for Greeneville High School girl bowling. So this is a very big moment for her, and I couldn't be more proud of you, Addison. Thank you.
Now I gotta rewrite my name. I didn't do that on live television. This pen still don't work. This pen still don't work.
All right, well.
Okay, we'll just do it later. We'll rightfully sign it later.
Yeah, go.
Take your name
Get
tag
in,
off.
in between. Yeah,
Take
get
your
it.
name tag off.
All right.
Wait.
Take the name tag off.
You don't need to see my face twice.
You have insurance for back there.
I know. Come on.
No.
Wrong person.
Oh, my God. Hang on. Okay. Turn.
Oh, flip it
turn,
over.
flip it
It's
over.
upside, it's upside down.
Flip it down. There you
That's
go.
from Trinity Shoes. Yeah.
All right, now come up here, coach.
Get up here, Tom.
Come up here, coach.
Here, I'll get out of the way. Here, now, here, you scoot that way. You scoot that way. I'm getting Tom.
What?
I'm getting Tom in the middle.
Tom in the middle.
Yeah, I was gonna get Tom in the middle.
Okay, well, that was the instruction I needed, not you go that way, you go that way.
Don't listen to David.
All right, how about Elizabeth step out?
All right, Elizabeth, go back to your mom.
Yeah, go back to your
Go back to your mom for a minute.
Okay, now get the coach.
Do it again.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more time.
Now, if anybody else would like to come up here and take pictures with Addison, you can do so.
Yeah, first. Want all the family just all together. Okay, well, tell them.
Family.
Family and all,
Oh, here's
all the
the-
friends come.
Here comes
Okay.
Okay.
Nick and
Nick and Pastor Sarah.
And then we'll get a picture
Hold
with
on,
the
wait.
girls.
Nick and Pastor Sarah.
We'll
Since
get a
Elizabeth
picture
came
of
up.
all the-
yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We don't care.
Well,
Yes,
too
you
bad. You get pictures
You
taken
gotta have
anyway.
pictures.
In a world that moves fast, there's a place that slows down for good food and good company, where the folks know your name and the food's made from scratch, just like Grandma used to do it. Steak and gravy every day, Friday night fish fry, and prime rib on Saturdays. Burger stacked high, and sides you'll talk about till next Thursday. And yes, save room for the scratch-made desserts, especially that Heath Bar Gooey. Gathering Place Cafe, homemade, hometown, Greenville's favorite scratch-made table.
Ready for a game changer? Say goodbye to costly lash extensions and fussy false lashes. Merle Norman Cosmetics has launched the formula you've been waiting for, Lash Extension Tubing Mascara. Wrap your lashes in 360-degree tubing technology for your longest, most defined, and separated lashes yet. This buildable formula won't flake, smudge, or transfer. Available in long-wearing rich black and a high-trending rich cocoa brown. Lash Extension Tubing Mascara and other new essentials are available now at Merle Norman Greenville and Eastgate Shopping Center.
Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone. Back here with another edition of Celebrating Success One Signature at a Time. As you can see, Addison Phillips, Greenville senior, signing to continue her bowling career at Union College, surrounded by friends and family right now, in the midst of all the photos with friends, family, and teammates that come with these signing days. But as with these signing days, we like to talk to the coaches that help shape these young athletes and help them to continue their careers. And I'm joined here off camera by new Greenville bowling coach David Painter. David, how are we doing on such a special day?
It's a pleasure. Glad to be here.
I mean, it's not the first time. I know you yourself is a Union alumni, so you're very familiar with the program too. How cool is it sending one of your athletes to the college that you played for and graduated from?
Oh, it's special. Not just having her going to college is extremely special, but for the first one for me to send to go to my alma mater, that's couldn't play it any better than that.
So could you technically say this is the first one you've sent as a head coach?
Absolutely. I'm
Okay.
gonna take credit for this one. Sorry, Dad.
I know that you kind of took over right there in the middle of the season after former head coach, your father, Johnny Painter, retired, but the first one you send goes to your alma mater, as you said, and that's such a special accomplishment. But what's more special that I want to talk about too is just the fact that these signings don't come often. We started this Celebrating Success series only a few months ago, and I think we've only done maybe half a dozen and just a handful. And we've already done one Greenville bowling and hopefully another coming up soon.
Yes.
And we had a previous bowler sign over summer too, so that's 3 bowlers that we've seen sign from Greenville's program within the last year. How special is that to know that you guys can send so many athletes to the collegiate level?
Oh, it's special. For this being year number 20 of the program, and Addison is number 7, and then Bree will be number 8. It's the 7th and 8th bowler that we've ever sent, and the fact that now 3 of them have come in the last 2 years, that's just unbelievable. And that's showing the testament of how much these kids care and how much they want to continue the sport, because this is a sport that you can do recreationally, but playing it at the college level, it's a whole different animal. It's something that she's going to have to learn and figure out that it's going to be way different, but it's definitely special.
And it's something that's pretty awesome that you mentioned that she's only the second girl bowler
Second
to
girl
ever.
bowler
So
ever.
that's awesome right there,
Yep.
the fact that it's a 20-year program and she's only the second one to do so. And I failed to mention that in our interview because that's something that I had known about, but it had slipped from my mind. How impressive is that in 20 years she's only the second one to be able to reach the college level?
It's unbelievable, especially with a lot of the success that the girls program had early on, because early on they won 4 straight region titles. There was a lot of good bowlers, but maybe not the desire to go to the next level, maybe not knowing that they could go to the next level, but just that desire to continue playing this sport. It really shows to Addison and her character and her drive and passion for the sport.
This is a little off topic too. One of my favorite things about these signings and these Celebrating Success streams that we do is I love seeing the props that everybody brings out. I love the balloons. I love the tablecloths. I love the trophies. The trophies are my favorite thing because obviously the trophies are not only a flex, but just the fact that you're able to set those out just shows the accomplishments that these athletes have done. And a bowling ball. We've got a bowling ball on.
We got two of them up there.
Yeah, you're right. We do have two. We've got one hiding from our view over here on the right side of your screen, left side of the table. But it's pretty cool, just everything that we've seen here today and everything we've seen here in the past. And this is actually the first celebrating success that we've done on the bowling side of things. And like we mentioned, hey, hopefully it's not the last one, because I hear that we have some news that you have another bowler signing to play in college.
Yes, we do. Brianna Brown, another senior girl, she's also committed to go to Union, and she will be roommates with Addison. So it's definitely special.
So that's even more special, knowing that you're sending two to the same college and they'll be roommates off the same team. So that's another one that we can look forward to in the future. Do we have a date yet?
We do not have a date. She's still working on that, because she actually committed yesterday, either one day or 2 days ago. I got the text, but she had went up for her visit, and like Addison was talking about her wanting to commit that day. Well, Bree did. Bree committed the day that she went up there. There goes the trophy. But speaking of the trophies, I personally love the trophies.
The new design?
Yes, I love them, and I love people say that trophies just carry dust.
Yeah.
They carry much, much more. They carry a lot of memories. Like, even just with these two sitting up there's so many memories that are going to last a lifetime with those two specifically. And I can go back to all the other ones, the ones that I won. There's stories and memories that come with those. So yeah, they're just a piece of metal, but it's got a lot of memories attached to them.
And if the TSSAA was wondering if their new trophy designs would hold up,
they're very sturdy.
That's an example right there. So if the TSSAA ever needs an example, that right there is your main example. But I think we'll wrap this up. She'll continue, of course, having fun the rest of the day, taking as many pictures with anybody and everybody in here. But it's just amazing seeing all the support that's here right now for such a great signing today.
Appreciate you, Tyler.
Absolutely. Thank you, David. But that's all we got today. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. One more edition of Celebrating Success One Signature at a Time in the books. More pen put to paper. Hopefully seeing more soon. But that's all we've got today. Thank you all for watching another edition here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone.